Welcome to another episode of Catch Up with WORLMAG. I am forever Sasha. Don't forget that Catch Up with WORLMAG is sponsored by Flat Cap Rum. Go check them out. Information is on the screen and in the description bar below. Today's guest is a guest that is doing the rounds. He's so busy with shows, parties, EP launches, all whilst he's telling Badman to give up and trying to figure out how them do it. I'm talking about the one and only Mr. Ricardo Rawal. Hello.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me, man. It's a pleasure being here, is it?
Yes, thank you for reaching here. Ricardo, I always stutter or hesitate about saying your surname. How do you say it?
Yeah, like, it's an acronym, so it's RICARDO RAWAL, so I just do it different, isn't it? So RAWAL, isn't it? It stands for real, always working, authentic, isn't it? And loyal, so that's me, is it?
Oh, so it's not your real name?
No.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not my real name.
But you're meant to say royal, so it sounds like royal when you say it.
Yeah.
Because I say Ricardo Rawal to begin with.
Well, I don't mind anyway, isn't it? As long as you're saying it how it suits you, I'm good, man.
Yeah. So was it real?
I'm real, always working, authentic, and I'm loyal.
Remember the loyal part. Real, always working, authentic, and loyal.
Yeah.
That should be a part of a WORLMAG quiz at some point. What does it mean? Yes. All right. So, as I said in the intro, you're doing so much. You're booked for shows, even in the Midlands, you know, a show that's coming up. You had your EP launch just recently, and you had a party. There's so much going on. You were quiet for a little bit, and then it's like, boom.
No, it's like, you know, sometimes when you're working, you have to just take a little time to just, like, reflect. You see me, where you're going and where you want to go. Yeah. And for me, I just kind of take a little step back because quarantine, we're busy. And then, you know, when you come outside, it's rush, everybody doing their thing. So I just take my little time, you see me, get myself together, put together my EP, and then we'll go again. Yeah. And we have a lot more stuff, like, ready to drop. So this year's going to be crazy busy, man. It's ridiculously busy for me.
Nice. So we're going to talk about all of that. Yeah. But before that, I want to understand not me anyway, you know, people at home that might not be too familiar with Ricardo Rawal. What song, or Rawal?
It doesn't even matter, you're good, man.
What song would you say that people would hear? Because sometimes we hear a song and we don't know it's from this person. Yeah. Which song do you think that people would be more familiar with of yours?
Like, first it was on the north side of London, it was Roll Out, that song kind of propelled me, you see me. And then now we dropped the big song, me no know. How them do it, you see me? So yeah, I would say, like, how them do it, definitely, it'll take me to different, what I say, demographics, you see me? Right now, it's still one of my best streaming songs up till today, you get me? So definitely, how them do it.
It definitely is a buzzy song, catchy, and you know, you're having a conversation, they say, oh, them do it. Naturally, you want to sing the song. So that's really good. So you're from north of London? Yeah,
definitely. Not London, Tottenham side, that's how our ground is.
Yeah. So you rep the north side of London, but obviously...
I rep the whole entire London, is it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. But you're going to the Midlands soon to do a show.
Yeah, definitely. West Midland, bro, and Shannon Moore come to town. You see me, like, this show I'm looking forward to it because it's kind of totally different setting. It's a day party. Like, it's a more kind of uptown kind of thing. Yeah. So it's definitely a different thing, and definitely have a special performance for the ladies then.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, how are you preparing for that? Because that's major. Chanel Muir comes to London for the first time. Yeah. And you're on one of her shows. Yeah. So how have you been preparing apart from the song for the ladies? Is there...
Well, for me right now, it's just me, like, it's more of me trying to structure how I'm going to approach the stage within my mind first. And then after that, I'm planning to go into rehearsal because I'm taking this thing serious.
Nice.
You get me? So I know, everything is on point. I don't want no, you know, now and then you have things which doesn't really go how you want it to go as planned. But I'm trying my best to make sure everything is properly executed.
Nice.
From my outfit, performance, everything.
Timing,
everything. Yeah.
Nice, I love that. You are one of the few artists I know that does rehearse, you know. Bucky Joe, when they do their show, they do rehearsals at the studio. Yeah. But I saw you do a rehearsal for the EP launch. Yeah. And that to me was it got me enthusiastic about going to the EP launch. I didn't make it, just so everybody know. But that's not to say, because, you know, obviously I'm busy, I'm doing stuff, and you have to listen to the body. I really wanted to go, but it's like, And remember, event is over there. But I heard the feedback and it was amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw the rehearsal and I thought, this is professional. This is what we need. This is very inviting. This made me, as a patron of music, feel like, well, he's taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I need to turn up and really enjoy myself.
Definitely.
Why is it that rehearsal is important to you, and has it always been important?
For me, like, rehearsal is very important because it helps you to structure your show and help everything to run smoothly, because funny enough, during that rehearsal session, it never went like how I wanted to went. So you see me, like, people see a side to me which I never seen before because I take my shit serious. But in the end, like, everything, like, was good. You see me, the band was excellent on the night. Like, the turnout which I was amazing. Like, the decor, everything was just good, man. Like, it was a fantastic night for me.
I saw clippings.
Yeah.
The outfit. Love it. Love. No, I'm serious. Like, the outfit. Like I said, I wasn't there, but I saw the clip and I can imagine what had happened there.
Yeah.
I really felt like I missed out. You know, sometimes you didn't go somewhere, you'd be like, well, yeah. But I really felt like I missed an opportunity to see a proper performance, from the outfit to the timing to the music, your movement on stage.
Yeah.
You know, who bought your outfit for you? Not bought, but brought it to you, or sort your outfit. Do you have a stylist?
Nah, I've got a stylist, but I just leave that down to management and they sort that out for me still. Yeah, when I see, I was happy with it still. Yeah.
I love it. I want more of that. I know for a fact I was gonna say I know for a fact I'm gonna see you on the 16th of July for the Lincoln That show, but I'm hosting another event. It's mad. I really want to see you in action, you know, on stage, in person, because on video,
definitely.
It looks sick.
Yeah, definitely. That show as well, like, I'm ready, man. Like, this summer, it's going to be crazy. I also doing my own show this summer, because I think our Fever Fest is doing that in Luton. You see me, like, I'm performing with a band as well.
Okay.
And also I'm incorporating other artists into what we did. You see me? So it's not just about me showcasing my talent, because I like showcase our music, you get me? And for me, it's important that we do that, not just about us, but also about others who's also doing quite well within our industry right now.
So Fever Fest, you said?
Fever Fest, the 23rd of July, we're in Luton. It's a day and night thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in regards to that, are you going to be setting up a time for the artists to rehearse, or it's up to them when they turn up, they do whatever they like? No,
like, I like to structure my thing, you see me? So every artist will come, they will get their time. But it's not everyone is going to perform with the band. Some artists going to perform, some artists not going to perform. So, like, we just, like, I don't mind everyone to perform with the band, but at the same time, like, it's all funded by me and my team. So we have to take that into consideration. Yeah.
Okay. So when you're saying not everyone's going to perform with the band, they're still going to perform, but they're still going to perform,
but PAs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that because of funding, or
definitely funding? Definitely. That's why. Because for me, I would like for everyone to perform on the band.
So why not strip it back a little bit to how many people can perform, so we can have a different experience?
Because the reason why is because of the amount of people. I'm still, like, there's so many people trying to get onto the show. So I'm just...
they can wait. We have lots of artists, you know?
That's a very good idea still, you get me? But as I said, I'm trying to accommodate as much as I can. Even though people still, like, trying to reach out to me, say they want to get on the show. But I have to just kind of keep it at a minimum.
Whilst you're trying to accommodate, do you feel like you're, even at the back of your head, do you feel like you're skimping on quality because you feel like you have to accommodate to all these people?
In a sense, yes.
So stop it. Don't do it. Just do what you need. They have to wait. You know?
I understand.
Because I've seen loads of shows that you weren't on, and luckily you're one of those persons where you come across as one of those persons that's quite, what's that word? That word. God damn it.
You say consider it?
No, patient.
Oh yeah, I'm very patient.
Yeah, that you just think, okay, it's not my turn, or but it will happen, because it will happen.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so instead of doing this whole thing, I just feel like, me personally, right, having it stripped back a little bit, so then you can have the show that you want they can have it, the next people can do it at the next set. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to take away from a show, especially if you're funding it yourself. Yeah, definitely.
But
of course, it's up to your management.
Yeah, definitely.
So who are some of the artists we can look forward to seeing on the 23rd of July?
Like you could look out for Miss Bundy, Foley Done, Rasai One, Done Crazy, Like, there's so many artists gonna be on the show.
More than 20.
Like, what we're doing, we're splitting it. Like, during the day, we've got some artists performing, and during the night, we've got some artists performing as well.
Okay.
Because we don't want it to be like too just saturated with just artists. Like, we want people to come out and have a good time.
Yeah.
And hopefully the sun comes out because we outdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that. Just don't skimp on quality. Okay?
Definitely.
Like that's what dancehall is missing. And it's
definitely.
always because we're trying to accommodate everyone.
Yeah.
When they just need to know you can't accommodate
everyone.
That's
true.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But 23rd of July, Fever Fest.
Definitely.
And Fever Fest is named after your EP, Fever.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to me about Fever. Why did you give it that name?
Fever, like, when I was, like, putting the song together, because the EP is just, it's got 5 tracks. And it's just dedicated to the ladies. And then when I do the song Fever, what it represents, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna name my EP Fever. So that's how I come up with the concept. Yeah, because as I said, it's 5 tracks dedicated to the ladies. It's very sexual, because I don't know what I was thinking at the time.
You were in that moment, you just wanted to reach the ladies.
Yeah. Because like, for me personally, I like to see the ladies having fun. I want the ladies, anywhere I go and the ladies having fun, I'm good. Yeah, so I just kind of like, I don't know what, I'm just gonna focus on the ladies. Yeah, definitely.
Even if I in them class, because you have a song, class.
Definitely.
No, I love that song. Do you know what it is? I heard it and I thought, I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
I thought it was an artist from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because of the energy. There's something about artists that's from Jamaica, like lives in Jamaica or, you know, still on the ground in Jamaica. When they do a song, the energy is different to the UK artists. I don't know what it is.
I understand what you're talking
about. So I thought it was like one of them, and then somebody said to me, it was Brez actually said, well, RICARDO RAWAL. I was like, what? I didn't know, because I heard just a pinch of it. Clarks, why did you do a song about Clarks? Considering your EP's called Fever, then it's Clarks, you get where I'm going with that.
Yeah. Okay. But funny enough, like, none of those songs that I've gone on my EP, isn't it? Because at the time, I had this idea in my head for a long time, just to do a project dedicated to the ladies. But at the same time, I've done Clarks, because from I'm going to school, that's my brand. Isn't it? Anyone who know me from high school days know, say, yo, Clarks, when they leave a toothbrush, and we have a plastic bags and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a plastic bag is for when the rain is falling, we just put it. Isn't it?
But plastic bags, so you can still see the swag.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You know, in a uniform, when you have on your plastic bag and rain or fall, the swag is still there. You get me? Yeah. So Clarks for me is one of my favorite brands. And at the time, I was thinking like, yo, everyone is talking about Jordans and them stuff. I was just like, you know, I just take it back to Clarks.
Yeah, something that you like and enjoy.
Yeah.
How would you describe your style of music?
My style of music, I would say as I said, I'm authentic, isn't it? And for me, when I'm writing, if someone send me a track and I'm not feeling it, I can't write it.
Okay.
So it's always have to be my emotion and the energy which I'm feeling at the time. That's how I'm best at writing my music.
Yeah.
You see me? And for me with Clarks as well, one significant thing which like I have to put out there, I have to big up Rick Ross, man.
Oh
like,
yes.
The reason why I have to do that, like the video was out already with him doing his thing on the other and Clarks, so we'll put the song behind it, post it out there, and he repost it. Nice. And the feedback which I get from that was excellent, man. So I appreciate that 100%.
Yeah, I saw the video, Rick Ross going around it. Yeah, I saw it. No, that's a good
he had to repost it still.
Yeah. It's a good look and a good video.
Definitely, man. And the feedback which you get from that, like, it bring back a new life to the song. Yeah. You see, because I see people reaching out to me who already had the song, but they didn't know they had it, reaching out back like, yo, let me get that song. Yeah, so it definitely did work well for me, and I appreciate that 100%.
That's good. So you write your own songs 100%?
100%.
If there's anyone that big, famous, or even not as established that you could have write a song for you, who would it be?
Dexta.
Okay, that was easy. Okay.
Have you
thought about that before? Or?
No, I haven't talked about it before, because like what Dexta does, I could like relate to what he does in terms of like the way he perform. Yeah. You see me? The way he write his songs. So I think we got a lot in common. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
So you feel like he could accommodate your style?
Yeah, definitely.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And what about collab? Two people.
For me, Masicka.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't say Vibes Cartel, no, because everybody say, although I rate Vibes Cartel, but Masicka, like, he's a youth from school days, from he's going to school. Like, I rate out the way he writes.
Yeah.
He, like, to me, he just write different. Yeah, and Teejay as well.
Teejay?
Like, yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. All right. Oh, then read.
Yeah.
First time I heard that song, I thought, this is different, because we reviewed it on UK Dancehall Review.
Yeah.
And I thought the subject matter was different to what a lot of people were singing about. Because they're talking about braffing, this and that. Wait, you're talking about braffing, but it's to the extent of your braffing. It's like you're out there doing the things to impress.
Yeah.
Whilst at home, really and truly, it's a depressed situation because your mother's not taken care of.
Yeah.
What brought that on? What inspired that?
You know the funniest thing, when I get the rhythm, like, big up Champagne Win on this one, because first the rhythm was released, when I heard the rhythm, like, from Good Production, and my friend Champagne Win and Zoom, they're good friends, so I say, Champagne, yo, link, Zoom, and he found the rhythm. When I was listening to it, like, for me, as I said, when I listened to the rhythm, like, the melody which I get first, me no know, I'm there, and thing, and when I was listening to the rhythm, I was talking to Champagne when at the time Bombshell was in the car, and he said, me no know, and then he said, "Oh, them do it." Yeah. So from there, I just struck to everything.
Said, "Oh, them do it"?
Bombshell.
Okay.
Yeah. So from there, I just struck to the song around that.
Yeah.
You see me, and the rest is just history, man. Like.
Okay. History. Go on. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was just saying, like the reaction which I get from the song.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, man. Trust me. Yeah.
That song created some controversial things over there in lockdown. I remember being at home, live was on. Somebody brought the phone to me and was laughing because Danny was on the screen as well. You know, Danny and Badman. And it's like, no, the matabo, and then the twins got a phone call to say, go on. So the person was next to actually know the twins, so they call and say, go clear this up. That's how they reach over there. Talk to us about that. What happened? How did you resolve that?
That's a mad one. What happened here? Someone sent me the clip here. Stating that, yo, like, the artist in Jamaica jump on your style and whatever. Yeah. So, Danny Bless was talking about, this topic where him say, what's this topic again? What was this topic again? Nobody in a safe.
Nobody in a safe. That's what it was,
So me and him was talking about it. Yeah. But the plan was never to go live discussing the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were talking about it, and then, funny enough, he was alive, and then I was watching the live, and I joined the live. Yeah. And then it just went from we just talking, and he mentioned it, and it just.
Oh God.
Go to a different level. Yeah.
So I got crazy real quick.
Real quick.
Okay. So when you say your style, what happened for those at home that don't know? I know what happened. But when they said the people in Jamaica are using your style, what part of the song was their style or your style?
Me no know. Is it? So like, but as I say, like in music here, we are creatives. These things do happen, you get me? Yeah. So sometimes you would think about something, and then you hear someone with it, and it was like, wow, how did they know that? But the thing is, like, what I learned about being creative, if you are thinking about something, if you're thinking about something, say you're gonna do it, make sure you do it, because the moment you start thinking about it, you breathe life to it. You see me? So in that sense, like for me, it was a crazy one, but it could have resolved better.
It was very entertaining. I was at home laughing. It was entertaining.
It was a crazy one. It could have resolved better.
Yeah.
But me and Danny Bless, we cool, man.
Yeah, because sometimes that happens, you know, you can, like, I do believe that sometimes you can have an idea and somebody have the, you know, you just never know. Yeah. So for you now, there's no legal action, nothing.
No. Everything good, man. Like, it's music, man. Like, for me personally, like, I know some people, like, they like to own stuff and say, yo, I do this and I do that. But we creatives, man, you see me? Like, we here, man. Like, remember the dictionary was written forever long, you get me? Yeah. So if we creatives, if someone come up with an idea similar to yours, we just enjoy the moment.
That's it, yeah. that means it was a dope idea.
Definitely, you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badman give up now. Why do you want Badman to give up? What's Badman done to you?
For me, like, Badman give up is just like about you putting in the work, people trying to stop you, about you just persevering, you see me? And the more they try to challenge you, the more you keep on persevering. So they just need to just give up, you get me?
Because you're not going to give up, so they give up. Makes sense.
Yeah, you get me? But for me, that song, I feel disappointed. Because to me, I don't think that song get the traction it's supposed to get.
Okay.
And it had me thinking, are some of those people Badman?
Yeah, it makes sense because you're telling them to give up. Do you think, because, you know, there are lots of international artists that do songs similar to that where they burn up Badman, etc. and they get played, it goes on. So it's not because the slackness is missing. We do know that those songs do sell and they get attention, etc. But do you feel like here in the UK, it's more difficult for you to put out songs like that to get the reward that it deserves?
It had me thinking. Yeah.
I think it is, you know, because they just want to hear you talk about what everyone else is.
Yeah, definitely. And it had me thinking like, are some of them Badman? For true. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm thinking that because like, with a song like that, I expect a lot more traction. But as I said, it's doing quite well still on the online platform, especially on Spotify. You see me? Like, Austria, that's one of my best streaming songs in Austria.
Okay.
So, and all them do it. So definitely, man, like, you may not, like, the thing is, which I learned, for me personally, before I used to be offended when DJs not play my song. But I've learned that, listen, DJ is not the only outlet. Fully. You get me? Like, online is a only different thing. Like, for example, my EP Fever, the Tiger Truck Fever, that song is getting crazy traction online. And all hear any DJ play it.
And they're paying for it.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, we're like, when I see them things, I was just like, you know what? If you want to play my song, I'll appreciate it if you play it. But if you don't play it, no problem. I'm good. You get me? Like, the most important thing, as I always says, for me, it's not about popularity. It's about having people who supporting you sustainably. Like, what I mean by sustainably, like, whatever you put out, if it's even 10 people, you know you got that consistent support. Over time, what you do. Over time that will build up to 15 and it goes to 20. Yeah, so for me, I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, definitely.
How does your management work in the sense of, because you said like, DJs don't really play that song. Do you have a mailing list? How do you go about making sure that the DJs have your song?
I've got a mailing list. So whenever I do a song, I send it out to them. You see me? Sometimes
every DJ or just a specific set?
I'm building up my mailing list as I go along.
Okay.
You see me? So I send it out to most of the DJs in the UK and I'm trying to build it on a more international scale. Yeah.
Of course. Why I ask that question as well is because so sometimes when I'm hosting an event, or if I'm not hosting but I'm there, and say artists are booked for it, or there's another artist there that wants to perform, or there's a slot and they want, you know, when they just take over the talk of one and they just put in anybody. So I'd say to them, oh, for example, if you're there, play RICARDO RAWAL. Like at Prince Akeem's event, I was saying to them this and that, like Pierre and Beanie G. They need to get them on stage because usually this is not their crowd. You know? And one DJ said to me they don't have their songs, which I thought was despicable, you know? And he's saying to me, basically, the artists don't send him the songs.
I wouldn't say that because I've experienced that as well.
Okay.
The DJs from which I've realized is like they got a particular set of artists who they look out for songs for. That's in my opinion. I might be wrong. Yeah, because I've come across where I send DJs my song and I said to them, play my song, and they was like, I don't have your song. I was like, I've sent you the song.
Yeah.
Look, and he's like, oh yeah, true. You send me the song.
Yeah.
So it's happened to me loads of time. As I said, as I talk about Clarks previously, like since Rick Ross repost the song, DJs reaching out to me, can I have the song?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, brother, you already have the song.
Yeah.
You see me? So it's like, I don't know if they're not doing the homework correctly or what, but I see it's a consistent thing which is happening.
Yeah. So they need to work on how they...
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. I agree with that because when they said they didn't have the song, because the artists don't send it. I also do believe DJs, it's your job as a DJ to get the songs. The artists don't have to send you the song. And I know I hear people say, yeah, but Cartel and send him song, but you have it. I get that part where the DJ is saying, yeah, but the song is out there, it's what people want to hear. But at the same time, it's the talent that's here in the UK. You know that chances are, if you're at a show, mixing for some artist, another artist gonna run up. Be ready. I feel that makes you look unprofessional and not like a full set DJ because you don't have the song. You can't tell me I don't have the song. Anger management rhythm. Remember, you got the rhythm from Good Production. There's other producers that you've worked with in the UK that's giving you rhythm. Imagine going to do, as a producer, I'd be offended. You know, you're gonna do that song that's on the rhythm, but you're doing it under the anger management rhythm. Exactly.
That's something which I talk about all the time, and I see like they do it regularly, especially within the dancehall scene. Like you go to perform as an artist, and they're giving you a different rhythm. Because for me, you're not promoting a song there because you want as much people to hear your song in the original format. You don't want to like give them something like what's that? I remember when I think Summer Dreams, when like just as we came out of lockdown, I remember a particular artist. I was looking forward to his performance, but when he take the stage, he was singing his song and some old school rhythm, and I'm saying to myself like, brother, I was expecting you to go on stage to represent us because it's like you going on stage, you showcasing us as well, not only just you. So I'm looking to hear your songs and your rhythm to show, say, yo, this is what we're about in the UK. And then realize you're doing it on some old school rhythm. I respect those rhythm, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you're not really showcasing our music in the way you're supposed to.
What do you think we can do to fix that in regards to where DJs are concerned? Because I feel like it lays a lot with the DJs.
I don't think it's lay a lot with the DJs. I think it lay a lot with the artists as well. Because with me, I never left my USB. So if I go to a show and you want me to perform, I've got my USB there ready. So even if you don't have my song, I compensate for that. Like, you don't have my rhythm, cool, no problem. Here's my USB. Boom, I got everything laid out. Performance, everything. You see me? So with the artists them as well, just like how you dress, your USB should be part of your dress code as well.
It's a part of your outfit.
You're going to a party, you don't know when you're gonna get called upon.
So, but why I say it lay a lot with the DJs, because I feel like they're very lazy. They're quick to go, I'll just give the anger management rhythm. Right? So I'm hosting an event and I'm saying to the artist, send the songs to the DJ. I'll do that from beforehand. Yes, you're right. Some artists don't even send it and they don't want to get mad at the DJs. But as well as DJs, you need to have, why not do it on a rhythm that's in the UK then? Why do we have to go anger management?
Exactly.
And all of that. It's a great rhythm, anger management, showtime, but there are producers that spend their time to create rhythms that I feel like just get blocked. I'd be offended if I was a producer. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely. I think it comes down to like, we'll be having this discussion the other day about like where they're saying dancehall is going on, like the baseline has changed and all of these things, And as I always say, times evolve, we all evolve, you get me? So not because we're probably not doing things how it normally done, that doesn't mean it takes anything away from it. You see me? Like, we're still representing same way.
Fully.
So with that said, nowadays, we can use some producers rhythm who's in the UK as well. But a lot of DJs, they're not clued up with what's going on within the UK.
Why? And then this is my thing. I feel like we let them get away with these things, you know? We do, because we're not holding them accountable. Be like, yes, it's everybody that plays a role. It's never, anything I'm saying is never strictly down to one person. You know, it's everyone can contribute and make it better. But I feel like we allow them to get away with these things because a lot of these artists are friends with these DJs as well, you know? And the artists, sometimes they don't send the song for real. Yes, it's true. But also the DJs need to do more work where they have the songs ready, or give me a UK rhythm that, you know, was it that rhythm? There was a rhythm that was going on, man. Lady Danger's on it.
I know the rhythm you're talking. I know you.
You know.
What's this called again, man?
Style them. Is it Style them rhythm?
Even Roadblock rhythm now.
Yes, there's so many artists, which is good. It's a growth because usually we don't see much artists on one rhythm. Now we've got it. I feel like we need to incorporate that a bit more. And I feel like DJs need to be a bit more prepped on what's happening. Yes, I get it. Sometimes the artists don't bring send over the songs. I hear that. I feel like they're too relaxed in. Well, they didn't send it, so that's fine. I'm just gonna sit back. We have people to entertain.
Yeah.
You know, whether they send you the song or not, just check in with them, rate it if they haven't. Because I message a DJ and I say, have you got the song? They won't even message back to say yes or no, so I can get back to the artist.
Yeah, you know, with that, I think like the communication like between artists and DJ is lacking.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced that some DJs reach out to me.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But like some DJs, you will message them.
Yeah.
And they even read the message and don't even reply.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, you'd never see me message you again, brother.
Sometimes I'll bear with them, because sometimes I get a message, I read it, and I totally forget to go back to it.
I understand that. Yeah. But when you try to reach out back to them again and it still doesn't get any response, you see me, then that's a different thing. You see me? And for me, what I see like within the UK, what I would like to see is for a DJ to say, you know what? Because what I realize, I need to touch on this, man. Because you see breads here, and the style of it, I know they're going to upset with me, but it is what it is. The man them telling me, during quarantine, we got used by the DJs as artists in the UK. No, it was one big debate the other day on a BDG Live.
Just to clarify, Brendan Stanley saying
but they're right still.
Got used by the DJs.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And the promoters as well. Because why I said that?
Okay, interesting.
The transition from lockdown to when we went back outside, it's non-existent to me. Like I see a few artists getting booked, yes, but the amount of shows which was going on with artists, like I see artists popping up from all over.
Right.
And then when the place opened up back, it didn't transition. So for me, I think they're right in what they're saying that we were used in that sense. Because basically we used to build up a lot of DJs' profile, get the followings up and everything.
Right.
But now that we are outside, it's only just about making money. It's not about helping to develop the talent.
Because it's not, this is what everybody missing to understand. Music is a business, right?
Yeah.
So you know when you say helping to build up the talent, the helping time, this like rehearsal time was done in lockdown.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I hear what they're saying to a certain extent about it's like you were being used by the DJs and the promoter. But at the same time, there's some people that still want to bring that level of entertainment and that mindset into the outside world. When the outside world is money we're talking about. It's currency.
but I understand that. But so we can be part of making the money and the currency as well. Isn't it? Like for me personally, I would have loved to see at least one DJ say, you know what, I'm campaigning with these artists who were working with during lockdown, which I don't see that. You got a few DJs who say, they got this artist who they're working with, which is good. Yeah, but I feel like the level where our music is at now, it should be showcasing better.
Okay.
And I don't really see that.
But before lockdown, compare before lockdown to now, the amount of artists that you see performing in sometimes like you don't see a party, you rarely see a party where they don't have artists performing. Yeah. That's improved. Wouldn't you say?
Definitely, it is improved, but it could have been better. For me personally, with everything which was going on within lockdown, it could have been better. Like all of them platforms used to keep the shows and whatever, they could have continued with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't you think it's got, because I'm telling you now, I've met a lot of people by performing on different platforms during lockdown, and they're still there with me right now, supporting me.
So when you say it could have continued, like some of the live shows that were going on?
Yeah, definitely. We could have bring it into venues.
Bring it out like Breads did with the Magnum Friday.
Yeah. We could have continued with that, and because the thing is here, if we don't try to incorporate these things, we ain't gonna progress. So people might look at it. This is where I look at it. If I keep a show here this week and 10 people turn out, and next week 20 people turn out, for me that's progress.
Okay.
You get me?
I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I like to do this because it makes sense.
Yeah.
So do you feel like a lot of artists has put out enough work for them to be at different places? Because I'm outside and I see artists perform this week, they perform here, they perform this song. They could have had bare songs even from back in the day. They don't even revisit them and say, let me revamp it. Let me, do something. They do that as the same 2-3 songs everywhere they go to perform. Now, as a promoter, I wouldn't want to book that individual because last week, them lot see you, this lot see you doing the same thing. It's nothing different. If you notice, like the big stages with the celebrities, you know, in America or whatever, they're on stage and they've tried to change up their thing. But I feel like here, with the artists that's here, they just want to do the same thing at every event.
I understand what you're saying, yeah. But for me, like, we have to look as well, yeah. They probably trying to promote that song to the full potential, you see me? And the more people hear your song, is the more they get accustomed to it.
It's the same group of people, so.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Like for me, like when I look at this circle, sometimes I go to some rave and I'm like, yo, all of them, it's the same set of people, like right through. You get me? So for me, that's how I try to branch out. Yeah. Because the way I look at it, yeah, we are inside a box. In London, we're in a box. Yeah. You see me? You go, if you're in North, you go to 10 party for the night in North, it's just people recycling. Right. Yeah, I don't know about South. I really party much in South. So for me, I was like, yo, this is a box. I need to get out of it. Fully. You get me? So that's why I try to go outside of London, and just broaden my horizon. Yeah. I feel because some artists, not a lot, some artists do get their bookings. And, you know, lockdown has worked for some artists. Yeah. And maybe it hasn't for some because they don't feel like what happened in the lockdown is happening outside in the real world. They're not getting a booking, etc. But I feel like the artists need to look at themselves as well. Because I tell you what, speaking to a promoter, 2 promoters actually, were complaining about the fact that artists were charging them such and such amount. They didn't tell me the amount, right? And they're at another party jumping on a mic for free. Now, I understand that 100%, I do. Especially when you're trying to say to them, well, I'm booking you as well, so you can bring your crowd as well, you know, etc. But you're doing it over there for free and you want to charge me an arm and a leg or however much you want to charge me. Now, I don't think that's smart. And I say to artists, even if, and this is a gem right here, even if you're not being paid for an event, have your name on the flyer because the other promoters looking in will never know if you were paid or not. But when you just jump on the stage and go, bro, you just perform for free, my G, but now you're telling me you want me to pay you £600. Yeah, I do understand that. I do understand that. And
they got to do their thing differently. If you want it, because the UK has got talent. People want to see them perform, which is why in the lockdown, if they didn't see talent, they wouldn't want them to be a part of their show. It is what it is, but it's how they brand themselves and market themselves after that's the problem. And
I think that comes down to like, where I would say like the way you structure your thing, because like from like as well management, is it me? And for me in the UK, I always stress this. I would love to see more managers out there working with the artists. I love to see more people working on the PR side of things. I love to see, because right now, I don't know no radio plugger like within our circle. Like I could look at that person and say, that person, I could talk to that person and get my song distributed to radios. So I love to see those things happen. And the sooner it happens is the better for us. Yeah. And with what you're saying with artists just trying to, like, enough time I go to places and I see some setup and I'm saying to myself, brother, I'm not even I'm just here to watch. Right. You see me? And learn. Right. You understand? Like for me, I don't feel like it's, even if I don't get booked for a show, I will still turn up. And because I'm learning and I like to learn, I like to watch and learn because I don't only just do, as being an artist, I also do different stuff as well within the music industry, like showcases and stuff. And I've got plans in the future to do bigger things. So I'm always watching to see what is going well and what is not going well, and I just adapt that to whatever I do. Right. Yeah.
So people at home that's watching that might not know who Ricardo is, go online and say, okay, I'm gonna search all them beats and find your song and say, you know what's there? Him have a buzz. I like it. I like him style, everything. What would you want from that person in regards to support? How 2 ways that they could support you to make sure that RICARDO RAWAL build as a brand and give them what they want?
What I would like for those people to do is just continue streaming my song, supporting me because it goes a far way. It's free. It ain't costing you nothing. It goes a far way. And also, if you see whatever I'm doing, you just share it. If you see me perform at an event, come out, support. Well, I appreciate it 100%. Because I was going to touch on something which you were saying. I understand what you're saying about artist charging XYZ and also doing another thing for free, but I wasn't looking for the free bit. I was talking about the cost, because this is the thing which I realized that to me in the UK, I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't really value our talent.
You think the promoters don't value your talent? Why do you think that?
Because if you give a promoter a price, they look like, nah. But if a talent outside of the UK, they're playing ridiculously. But they need to take into consideration, it's not easy being an artist.
Yeah.
Because if you, like during lockdown, I see they rip artists to shreds, especially on their attire. Yeah, so if you're going out, you have to look good. Yeah. That costs money. Yeah, to record a song costs money.
Yeah. For
your artwork costs money. Distribution costs money. Promotion costs money. So if the artist is charging a fee, why not? Is it me? Because it goes a far way.
Yeah.
To shoot your video costs money. Like in any way you take it is money.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm online and people just messaging me, I like your song. Boom. Yeah, you like my song, then I know what's coming next. We could promote your song, just have to pay this bit. Any way you take it, it's money.
Yeah.
It's a business, as you said. So if the artist them is charging a fee, compensate them, innit?
Yeah, I believe that 100%. Yeah. I do. Like I said, it's how then you market yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because I know, without saying a name, an artist that she charged them something and they'll pay her because she's not over here just doing things for free or just anyway, like, okay, well, if I book Ricardo, say you're hanging out with Becky, if I book Ricardo, Becky's gonna be there so I can get Becky to work for free. You've already put your price down without knowing it. Yeah. So artists need to take responsibility for that. There's another artist I know, she charged this and they're willing to pay her that because they don't see her as much. And they know that, okay, well, she's not gonna roll up with this person that can get her perform for free. So it works both ways. I hear that. Because I personally believe if somebody asks for a price, if that's your price, people should honor that. You can negotiate if you want, but don't water on them thing. If them say, them want to charge $1 million and you feel like they're only worth 10,000, no, thank you, move on to the next person. I hear that. But as an artist as well, even as a host, you still then have to be mindful of how you're branding yourself and what essentially you're telling the people and they're getting. Because you can't just give them dirt that's everywhere when they can go over there and get diamonds. Yeah,
definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do understand where you're coming from.
And it's a fine line because people still want to say, well, I want to be active, I need to be out there in the streets, etc. You can be, but you have to be in a building all the time to be in the streets?
No.
So, yeah.
You don't have to. And that's what we need to differentiate between, I say, like, being active and being too much. You see me? Because sometimes you can come across, because for me, sometimes, I used to love partying, but to me, I don't really love partying again, you know?
Don't you?
Nah, I don't, but like, I get this sometimes, you love going out. But the thing is, like, sometimes, when I'm in a rave, I'm just like, yo, do I need to be here, by the way? You see me? And like, I'm thinking about something else. But before, like, I used to love going out, but sometimes I'm just there for the moment, you see me? And what I like to do is just interact with my people. Because if I go to sometimes I'm bridging them, be like, yo, brother, you don't stand one place. Because I just like to interact with people, you get me? Like,
why do you think it's not fun anymore?
Like for me, personally, growing up, I used to keep a lot of raves, And in my raves, I like to see the girls them enjoying themselves. And I don't really see ladies enjoying themselves no more.
Okay.
Isn't it? So like it just be a Badman thing and
the same song,
right? I could predict what DJ is playing and everything. So I don't really enjoy it. You see me? Like for my birthday party event, what I did, I said, you know what, no cameras. I just want to strip it back. Okay. You see me? Because for me,
why normal people couldn't film?
Yeah, you can film if you want, but no video enough of the events or like that. If you want to deal it, snap, you deal it, snap. But for me, with that, it kind of bring people out themselves because not everyone who likes to be within the spotlight. Okay. Yeah, so people just enjoy themselves. For me right now, my next party, I'm planning to ban phones.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I see it because
it's more interactive that way.
Yeah, people you get people more being attentive, want to enjoy themselves more. You see me?
You say about the gal song and the man song.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a bit of a problem, Sadu, with the fact that they don't play as much UK artists in the party? I don't mean the ones that are literally just there in the party or the trending songs. There's loads of songs that can be played.
I always have a problem with that. And that's something which I always voice my opinion about. You see me? And I don't understand it.
Yeah.
You see me? Because they're acting like, yo, there's so many bad songs in the UK right now. Like, so many. But for some reason, it doesn't translate into the party. I don't know why. You
done your party the other day, so essentially you hired these DJs to play for you.
Yeah.
Did you ever think of maybe saying to them that I want you to at least play like 10% of your set need to be UK artists? Doesn't have to be me necessarily, but we have loads of talent. Did that cross your mind? Maybe it didn't.
It did cross my mind, but I never get to execute it.
Okay.
Because like on that day, I was just overwhelmed with just doing so many things.
Yeah.
I almost late for my party.
Okay.
So if you understand what I mean. So I was like, there was a lot of things going on the day. So that was my initial plan because I didn't want no one to perform. I wanted them to just play.
Right.
Yeah, the songs.
That is it. I prefer if they, me personally, because we see them performing all the time and it's like what I'm saying, we've seen that already. So if you're saying you're gonna book Prince Hakeem, yeah, I know you're gonna perform this, because that's a song you're promoting, cool. You can also promote it by them playing it on the system. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? No pun intended. Because even at Prince Hakeem's party, I got really upset with Temper. Yeah. Because I said to him, I weren't a part of the planning, you know, but these are people that I speak with. So I said to him, how is it that there's so many artists here? This is an artist party, and all I'm hearing is all of these international artists. I don't hear any of the artists that's in it. He's gonna say to me, I heard Lard God actually, he's gonna say to me, it's because the artists will be performing. That is a big excuse. Remember, tell you why. The artists aren't gonna perform all the songs that they've done before. You could play the older ones. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if Cartel come to perform in the UK, you're not going to play any Cartel songs? You cannot just not play any Cartel songs. Yeah, true. There's so many artists, and I feel like if you're not going to do that as people who are in the music industry, producing music or creating music, say to the DJ, this is what I want you to play, because I'm paying you. How then can you expect them to do that when you're not paying them? But you know what I realize as well, from my party, because I'm going to play devil's advocate now. Because I weren't doing performance, I don't see artists. Big up the artists, them will turn out. You see me? They weren't, okay. Because, and I was a bit annoyed with that, because I'm saying to myself, so because I said no performance, you feel like you can't come out and support me. So that means the support is not genuine then, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, so I appreciate the artists who turn out and give me the support. I hate to burst your bubble, but 95% of the support you get is not going to be genuine. It's not. This is show business. You know 50 Cent said it best. He said these industry ain't friends, they know how to pretend. That's what it is. They just turn up for the opportunity. It's what it is. It is what it is. Now, them not turning up because they probably, like you said, artist life is hard. They probably don't even have money to buy an outfit. If they're not going to perform, what am I going to wear some outfit? Most of them always wear black. It looks like the same thing. I don't know. I don't know at this point. I really don't know. At the morning. Yeah, maybe that's, that's one of the reasons. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I understand what you're saying still, but the way I look at it, is me, like, you should still represent, you get me? Yeah. Because you may never know where opportunities lie. Is it? And the next thing, probably because as well, what's happening now, if you don't turn up, your song not get played. Unless it's out there like that, you get me? So maybe that's it still, you get me? But like I know there's a big debate about the DJs and stuff, but as artists we need to do more as well. And I think we can. And if we just continue just fighting, our corner, everything will be alright, man, because we're on the right path. Yeah. I know DJs that play artist songs, they said it to me, they play artist songs because, not because they don't think the song is good, but this is their main reason, because they support them. Like if they have something going on, they're there. And that I get that, that's fine. Because if I'm doing something and you're doing something, you're supporting me, only natural that I go ahead and support you, But some DJs won't play other artists. Again, they're not looking at the quality of the work. And that's what the problem is. People are not looking at the quality of the work. They're looking at, well, I only have this time slot to play. and the people in want hear the blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna play the artist that's here for me. Do you have a DJ or specific DJs that you feel like everywhere they go, or most of the time they rep RICARDO RAWAL?
I know a few DJs who done that still, you get me?
Yeah.
But I would like to see more doing it.
Yeah.
But it takes time anyway, isn't it? And as I said,
How
it
long
doesn't.
though? How long?
Yeah.
How long?
As I say, I'm a patient guy still. And as I said, like, what I've realized, what I've come to realize is just like I've doing my research. There are people out there which you don't know about is doing quite well in music, isn't it? And I didn't even know about them. And I just adapt their concept, you get me? Because I believe in what they call it, the Swiss dollar. Sleep on my money is making, you get me? So, as I said before, if the DJs don't play my song, I'm still advocating for them to be more active with us, but I don't really make it bother me that much, you get me? Because as I said, when I check my statistics, I see something different, you get me? Yeah.
Top tip for that, let me tell you, nobody asked for it, but I'm gonna give it anyway. Artists, when you are booking DJs to play for your parties, tell them they need to play UK artists. It doesn't have to be you. This way they have to download the song, they have to find the song, they become accustomed to it and now have to mix it in. So naturally, they're creatures of habit, right? They're just gonna wanna play it at other places. So there's things that we can do to help with that as well.
Another tips. Artists need to start turning DJs.
Why do you say that? I'm like DJ Dio.
Because I see big DJs turning artists.
DJs turning artists. What DJ turn artist?
Over lockdown, I see a lot of DJs coming like trying the artist thing, isn't it? So I'm saying like,
switch up a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Just deal with a thing and just incorporate your thing, you get me?
Yeah.
Like.
But it's crazy because even with that, I spoke to Dio one time and I asked him, like, I don't know if I asked him or he just said it. He basically done the DJing and play his own song. That's part of the thing that motivated him to do the DJing. I don't really hear him playing his own song.
That's the thing, and I think Dio is very talented. I rate him still, like, even like as a DJ and as an artist, isn't it? Because I see him perform.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's very charismatic, isn't it? And I rate him when I see him do him thing. I see him performing live, and I appreciate the talent still.
Have you thought about being a DJ?
You know, funny enough, I always want to be a DJ.
Really?
Probably if I never migrate to the UK, I'll be a DJ in Jamaica.
What would your DJ name be?
I don't even know, you know.
DJ Royale.
Yeah. Now them time it was like them time they used to call me Kelly. Keith Kelly. Yeah.
What kind of Kelly?
Keith Kelly.
Keith Kelly. Is that your real name?
No.
What's your real name?
My real name is Otis Antoine Lewis.
Where the hell Ricardo come from though?
And since I've known myself, everyone's called me Ricardo. Even when I'm going to school, I never used to like the name Otis. Because like at the time used to have an head boy who used to go to my school, but he was, I don't even gonna really want to say, but he was. Yeah, I understand. So like, you get me, like. So I never used to use that name. You get me?
I hear that.
Yeah, and thing, but that's my name. That's my real name.
Before we wrap up, anything else that you feel like could help with the contribution? I really hope that somebody watching, if it's even one or two people that's in the industry, that can just make a little bit of a difference. Because if you're in entertainment, I would like to think that you're in it to make sure that people are having a good time and we're building. So is there anything that you feel like DJs, promoters, artists, hosts, anybody can do to make sure that the scene is built in a better way?
For DJs, as I said, incorporate more of the UK artists into your sets. Promoters as well, when you're booking the big artists from overseas, make sure you're also incorporating the local talent as well, isn't it? And also for the artists themselves, because this is how we're going to evolve, to learn more about the business. Because I don't really think a lot of artists in the UK really understand the concept of the music business. So we need to do more of that. And for me, which I see, because there's a big debate, people say, oh, UK dancehall, it's dancehall, whatever. UK dancehall could be a niche. It's a niche.
Fully.
Yeah, and if you understand business, you know the concept of what a niche market is. It's untapped.
Yeah.
And if you get the right concept, it could become very successful. And my worry is this, yeah, a lot of people is trying to shun away from the UK dancehall and embrace it. And then other people start embracing it. And then we're gonna say they took away what's ours. That's my biggest worry.
Yeah.
And funny enough, I had conversation with people who's looking to invest. And I said it, we got people who can invest in what we're doing, but they don't want to do it because they don't believe in it. But for me personally, I'm not giving up on, say, UK dancehall, because eventually it could become a genre.
Of course, it can. And
Simple.
I've said that because people were having an argument about it on social media during lockdown. I was thinking, we're here arguing about the wrong thing. The energy could be put into something else, because you have K-pop, you know, Korean pop music. They didn't have to put Korean at the front, but they're worth billions.
Billions, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
And
so I feel like people just want to complain about stuff rather than put in the work and see like, yo, man, a UK dancer, man, just dancehall artist.
What we need to realize is we are in a country where there's so much opportunities out there for us in terms of music. It's just we have to just find ourselves in the right avenues. Like, for me, going up north, it was an eye-opener for me.
Nice.
Newcastle, them places I see people come up, oh, normally they don't steal music, but you convert me. So with that happening, I've seen where we could make an impact. And what I've seen which is happening now, what people don't realize, like the current music now, like, which is going on, like, people, they hear it a lot. So when they hear something fresh, something different, they gravitate to it more. And I'm speaking from experience. Let's say go to Leeds. When I stepped on that stage, I was like, rah, Leicester, crazy.
I know artists told me that, you know, that they get love in other cities. They do,
I remember my first time going to like Devon. And my experience from that, that's why I know that there is a market out there for what we do. It's just we have to apply ourselves better, educate ourselves about the business, and moving forward, we are unstoppable. You see me? So when people start seeing that, then they would understand. Like, for example, I've got a new track coming out now, where I team up with artists from Leeds, from Leicester, from Nottingham. The guy who engineered the track is from Derby. So what we're doing, what my plan is just to expand, is bringing different cultures together, because what I don't see we doing is collab. And I think we need to do that more, because when we collab with different genres, it shed more light on what we're doing. So I think that we need to incorporate more of that in what we're doing, and then we'll be good. You see me? Because remember drill, no one used to pay attention to drill. No, you're making crazy money in drill. We can do the same. And everything is a cycle. And I feel the cycle changes. A lot of people don't might not feel it. But speaking from experience, like traveling outside of London and see the reception which I get from people, the cycle is changing. So we just have to embrace it and be ready, because that's important. When the cycle changes, we are there to seize the opportunity. Definitely.
All right. Well, Ricardo, thank you so much for catching up with WORLMAG. Before we go, is there anything that you would like to, well, not anything, I know you have lots of shows coming up, but just run through some of them for us, so people at home, if you're looking at camera, they can know where they can find you on social media and your up-and-coming shows. I
don't know, I go by the name RICARDO RAWAL, just Google me and see everything pop up, you get me? You know, so the 16th of July, is me and That's Bread Show, Lincoln come to town, we on that live. Shani Moore, the 5th of June, we in the West Midland, Coventry. You see me? I got so many shows come up. I remember, make sure you're there for my shows. You get me? Fever Fest in Luton. Crazy events happening. You see me? And some of them I don't remember, because I got so much things going on. But if I don't mention anything, please forgive me. You get me? But as I said, man, just continue to support the movement. Raya, look out for the big song. Play about it. You see me? That's another thing we're going to talk about. You get me? So look out for that one. Big up everyone who's on that collab. You see me? I'm looking forward to it. It's dropping on the 27th. Of May, and the video dropping on the 17th of June. So crazy thing happening this summer. And big up to everyone who have collab with, who haven't released the track as yet. You know the thing. All right, and if you've missed any dates, if you follow him on Instagram, you'll be sure to find all the information there. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Catch Up with WORLMAG. We'll see you next time. Make sure you go and check out Flat Cap Rum and join us next time with a drink of Flat Cap. Till next time, take care of yourself. See you. Peace. Bye. Flat Cap. You know the thing.
Working on the clock.
Oh, I forgot. Big up management. That's the dad. You know the thing. Got the Royal one. Is it?